Hello lads, so a quick video on how I make my thumbnail in Photoshop. This will be a particularly easy thumbnail to be honest, but it's gonna be a thumbnail nevertheless. So first up we have some screenshots. You can't see them right now because they are displayed on my secondary folder, but yeah, there you go. Those are the screenshots, the screenshot folders. So we're going to go ahead and grab the screenshots and add them over here. That's one where we need to crop this thing from. And then we're going to have the other one in just a second here. That's we don't actually need to crop, we'll put here. So I'm going to use this one as a background. So we're going to get this bigger. There we go. We're going to do this. This is a square. You're going to want to put a square over it because this needs to be the background. Congrats. Now we got the red square over stuff. Now make it black and you modify the opacity. Okay, so now we got a nice background going. At the same time, you shouldn't turn this. I mean, it depends on what specifically you're going to display in front of it. I think a 50 will do for the specific thumbnail. Now we get this thing. This is the square cropping thing, and the chest is a square, so those things go hand in hand well enough. We go ahead and recrop this bad boy, and we grab it, put it here. There we go. We make it a little bit bigger. We need to leave some room for some title up there. Okay, so this is the base already. It's almost done at this point. So we're going to add here chest opening. Usually I would put huge chest opening or something more clickbaity, but look, for this video there's less than 100 openings, so I'm just gonna be nice about it for once. By the way, huge thanks for the people that submitted openings for the video. Just opening. If you wanna further enhance this, by the way, I don't know why red is the default now for this one. That's weird. We're going to put another square in here. Again, make it black. We're going to down here, and we're going to yet again modify the opacity of it. Again, don't go too high or too low. It needs to put more accent on this, but at the same time, it shouldn't be too much of an accent to the fact that we get the transparent square here. I don't even know if transparent is a word in English. The shit that you can see through pretty much. So yeah, it's almost done. We can give this a little bit of a glow if we want to. We go into blending options, go outer glow. We modify the spread a bit. The spread is how consistent the outlining of it will be. And now we modify the size a bit. There we go, put some accent on it, but at the same time doesn't distract from the rest of the thumbnail. Now we're going to grab me, get a folder where I have myself cropped in some various stances. I should at some point do some more of these, but I'm too lazy about it. So yeah, this is a particularly bad chest and the openings were not too lucky. So let's use the sad Sigvold or pissed off Sigvold. We'll put in here. You want people to notice if you're doing this thing. You don't have to do it where you're in the thumbnail, but if you're doing this, unless you got a huge audience like PewDiePie, you need to make sure that people are aware when they see that it's your video, but at the same time, it doesn't distract people who are unaware who you are from the rest of the thumbnail. We're going to also give a little bit of an outer glow here. We're going to make this one a little bit bigger. Chest opening looks decent. If we want a further outline, we can go here, blending options. Give it some further outline, and actually we'll leave it like this because honestly that looks kind of decent, I guess. And now we're going to go here, create a new one, press Ctrl Alt Shift E, and that just copied the way it looked into one single layer. Everything we did so far combined to one single layer. We're going to go ahead and make this slightly smaller, and we're going to place it in the middle. We're going to go into blending options. We're going to go outer glow. We're going to give it max size and max spread because we want to turn this into a little bit of a border. I think we're going to go with purple. Kind of purple, more like pink, I guess, but it works. Something I'm not good at is figuring out which color works with which, and honestly, the purple here looks dumb. We go for this overall. Yeah, I guess this works. It works with the writing as well. Just don't put the red outline, red borders on YouTube, because that doesn't really go well with the website in terms of how easy it is for people to identify our videos. It kind of blends with the other YouTube stuff. We're going to save it as JPEG, and we're going to go with a name that we already have so we don't clog our desktop. That's how I make a thumbnail. This is one of the easier ones, but that's how I generally make them. You're welcome, goodbye.